positive.
My next thing is, I was going to call you in advance. I said, could you please let me lead the morning meeting? Yeah. And then, so anyway, what I wanted to tell you is I wanted to see the packaging, but packaging is not a big thing. You know, we will create that packaging based on the chair. What we're doing right now is he has left the bottom and the back open so that we can look at the guts of the chair. This chair, of course, was done by somebody else, and we have done modifications. We did modifications, made it a little bit bigger, and we made the chair. We improved on the sizing. So this really is the size we're going to do, and if we take the arms off, that's an armless, and on and on and on. So anyway, this would be good at that, can't we?
This is the same chair as this.
This is the same design with modifications on dimensions. And of course, don't look at the legs. The legs are not the legs. It's basically, he cannot cost anything until we approve the chair. And I'd really love for everybody to be able to sit in it, you know, so that every... And so the other concerns about this is he's not looking at stitching. It is just raw stuff that you go on. But he wanted to look at the back. You look at the construction.
They're all separate. The arms, the bottom base is separate, which I really like the way they did it.
This type of bolt steak, that's the
This is how. And then the bottom. We can look at it through the bottom too, also. He called me a couple days ago, and this is why he wanted us to understand.
Just put it on that chair there.
Yeah.
That way you can roll it.
Just to kind of an idea, this is how he builds chairs.
holy shoot. You have to be quite huge to break this.
I like that. Not a solid piece, that's
Right.
wrapping.
This is that webbing we talked about.
Yeah, I'm glad you went with that.
Now,
that mix seat has a solid, that's why it's so stiff.
Now, something that we could not define, because what they do is they have different foams. They have, of course, its density, so that when you sit on it, comfort level, this sort of thing. Contract, as a general rule, is a little bit stiffer than residential. But what he did was I told him, put on what you use for your other people, like the stiffcase and those, put on what you do with them, okay, for that kind of density. And then let us work with that and either approve that or go a little bit different. So this is still in the working phase, so that he can get an accurate cost.
Okay. But with this construction right here,
this is his internal. This is typical of his construction.
and this is the pricing that he's coming in
This is amazing.
at or below our
This
target
is
cost, right?
well, he's going to try. He hasn't priced anything yet.
Oh, that wasn't him that did that?
That was HLC. He hasn't done a prototype yet.
That's good.
He
You
hasn't
want
done
to
a
sit in it, see
prototype
how
yet.
comfortable it is?
So.
Definitely solid construction.
Who's going to do the first? You guys decide. You guys sit
You
in it.
also go for it, Jamie.
You the first one.
Good. You pick. Who are the other two that he does things for?
No, she doesn't know.
No.
That's
Sit
comfortable.
in this one.
Yeah, I can tell. I sit in it the other day. It's a lot stiffer.
There is more depth going to happen. This looks a little short. So that is going to be a little longer.
So it's.
I mean, it's a bit short.
Well, that depends. I mean,
It's a bit short for you.
yeah, but everything's a bit short for me.
How tall? Okay. How
He's
tall?
6 what?
How tall are you?
6'8".
6'8"?
Yeah.
I told Billy he was 6'6".
Oh, you cut me off at 2 inches.
I'm sorry. When was the last time you measured?
That was when I was a young man. I probably am about 6'6". Everything's kind of settled, you know.
God. Okay,
Okay,
Tanya,
but
you're
this is like this. You know? Okay. See this?
That's a lot more comfortable than that one. That one's a little bit
Oh,
stiff.
this is hard.
I mean, we want to make it we want to make it higher. Higher is better because you know how to get out. And
But see, with Karen sitting in that chair, her knees come just about where they're supposed
see,
to.
knees come right here. Okay,
You
babe,
only do
go for
No,
it.
let Tanya do it.
Tanya, you sit in it.
And then we'll have the boys.
Oh, yeah, this is much more comfortable.
Oh,
It is.
God.
Much more.
This is a Todd bench.
I'm not sure what density foam you used. I think that one was
The back feels good,
1.3. I
cushion
think that
feels
one maybe
good, the arms.
1.2.
Does it, and this doesn't have, this how flat this is? This is rounded.
I like this
You
one.
sound like 2 o'clock in the morning. You're putting on TV channels and they're paid advertising.
Oh, yeah, you did,
It
didn't you?
sounds just
2
like
o'clock in the
paid
morning.
advertising.
I climbed
Look,
in the chair for the
better.
first time.
The cushioning
Woo!
feels good.
The cushion
the
feels
arms
good.
feel
The arms feel good. The
Especially when you go
Arms
from that one to
In
this one.
social media,
big
they
difference.
do not believe in that,
You see
that
the
type of
width
selling
and the
now.
width.
Arm
Yeah.
height feels good.
Yeah,
Arm height feels
For you?
good, right? doesn't
yeah,
it?
and I'm really short. So.
And we went on a lot of standards, didn't we, Tony?
Oh, yeah.
We pulled everybody's and we pulled the standards in the industry and
See, I'm short. It fits me. I think it's a small chair. It fits me perfect, which typically chairs don't fit me perfectly.
Well, it is a small
A
chair.
lot of times
to
I can't even
begin
put my feet on the ground.
with. But see,
Bill
where your knees
had
come in there,
suggested
you got-
going-
You can get your hand in between your knees. and sit
It'd
in
be
it.
interesting to think
Bill
about
had
it. My
suggested-
first thing was, oh, this is too comfy. This is too soft. You know,
Too
this
soft and
It'll
what
break down my
durability?
first thing. But the way you've designed it, it pulls your bum back into the chair, which then puts your, I mean, it makes you sit back. It makes you sit correctly.
For the lower limb bone.
I like it.
But if you think about this, if you two, like for example, because we're going to have to think about this, you know, Tony, if you get a tablet, right? So you put your arm, bend your elbows, okay?
Yes,
But
right.
bend your elbows as if I had something right here. If you had a tablet, if you're going to work on a tablet or something like that, you want to make sure that you know there's enough room in here.
Yeah, so if you, just for a, where would it, that feels about right to you? That's about an inch and a half in from that. Yeah, that leg really isn't gonna go up under the chair much, the one that I designed for it.
Do you think it needs to go a little, because you look how wide it is, proportion to this. Bill with Built Right had suggested going a little bit deeper.
Well, that's
Just a
19.
tad deeper.
We could go 20.
You know what would be a good idea with this chair now on the stage? It could be great for promotion of it too. We get old Jim to take it to a couple of design firms, have a couple of designers sit in it, and just see what they say.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones who are going to be sitting in it and selecting it.
At this angle, it looks a little short. At an angle, it looks a little short,
See,
stepwise.
it's short, because I'm telling you, I can touch the ground, and typically I can't touch the ground.
I think the
sitting on
seat is
shoulders
too.
and chairs.
Bill said the seat
My
is
feet
2
were flat on
inches
the ground,
too
and
short.
that typically doesn't happen.
I wouldn't go 2 inches wider with that seat.
You
call-
talking about deeper or
Deep.
wider?
Deeper, deeper,
Yeah.
deeper.
Yeah.
We think we got the width,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah,
we're
the width is
a little
24, that's
concerned.
standard.
We're more concerned, I think.
The seat depth. I agree.
Yeah.
I would actually, I would let,
Wow.
big
What do you
difference.
think happened?
I don't know.
We're not honestly, we're not sure
Have you got a tape measure, Joe, out here or something like that?
if they were built according to our.
We can check it real quick.